The next phrase is seem happy. Seem happy means to appear to be happy, even if we don't know for sure. She seems happy with her new job. This means she looks happy, but we don't know how she truly feels. He doesn't seem happy today. This means he looks upset or not in a good mood. They seem happy together. This means they look like they enjoy each other's company. The next phrase is seem a nice person. Seem a nice person means someone appears to be kind and pleasant. Your new colleague seems a nice person. This means the colleague appears friendly. He seems a nice person, but I don't know him well. This means he looks kind, but I'm not sure. She seems a nice person to work with. This means she appears easy to work with. The next phrase is seem like. Seem like means to appear to be something. It seems like a good idea. This means it appears to be a good idea. She seems like a kind teacher. This means she looks like a nice teacher. It seems like it's going to rain. This means the weather looks like it will rain soon. The next phrase is seem as if. Seem as if is used when something looks or feels a certain way. It seems as if he is angry. This means he looks angry. She seems as if she didn't sleep well. This means she looks tired. It seems as if they are having a great time. This means they look like they are enjoying themselves. The next phrase is seem to. Seem to is used before a verb to show an impression. He seems to understand the problem. This means he looks like he understands it. They seem to enjoy the movie. This means they look like they are having fun. She seems to know a lot about history. This means she appears knowledgeable. The next word is select. Select means to choose something from a group. Please select your seat. This means choose where you want to sit. He selected a blue shirt. This means he picked a blue shirt. You can select from different flavors. This means you have options to choose from. The next word is selfish. Selfish means caring only about yourself and not others. He is too selfish to share his food. This means he only thinks about himself. Don't be selfish. Help your friend. This means think about others, not just yourself. She was selfish when she took all the credit. This means she didn't acknowledge others' efforts. The next phrase is self-service. Self-service means a system where customers serve themselves rather than being served by an employee. The restaurant has a self-service counter. This means customers can serve themselves at the counter. This shop is self-service, so you can pick what you want. This means customers choose items and pay for them without help. The hotel offers self-service for breakfast. This means guests can serve themselves breakfast. The next word is seller. Seller refers to a person or business that sells something. The seller offered a discount on the shoes. This means the person selling the shoes gave a lower price. He is a seller on the online marketplace. This means he sells items through the internet. The seller was very helpful in answering my questions. This means the person selling was kind and informative. The next phrase is send something back. Send something back means to return an item to the seller or sender. I need to send this jacket back because it's too small. This means I need to return the jacket. She sent the book back to the library. So this means she returned the book. If you're not happy with the item, you can send it back for a refund. This means you can return the item to get your money back. The next word is sense. Sense refers to the ability to perceive or understand something. She has a great sense of humor. This means she can make others laugh easily. I don't have a sense of direction, so I always get lost. This means I'm not good at finding my way. I have a sense that something is wrong. This means I feel something is not right. The next word is sensible. Sensible means showing good judgment or practical thinking. It's sensible to bring an umbrella as it looks like it will rain. This means it's a wise decision to bring an umbrella. She gave me a sensible answer to my question. This means her answer made sense and was practical. It's not sensible to spend all your money on clothes. This means it's not a good idea to waste money on clothes. The next word is separate. Separate means to divide or keep something apart. We need to separate the items into two piles. This means we need to divide the items into two groups. The teacher asked the students to separate into pairs. This means the students should split into groups of two. Please keep the fragile items separate from the others. This means don't mix the fragile items with the rest. The next word is series. Series refers to a group of related things, often presented in a specific order. I love watching that TV series. This means I enjoy watching a set of related TV episodes. She bought the entire series of books. This means she purchased all the books in that collection. The company is launching a series of new products. This means the company will release a collection of new products in sequence. The next word is serious. Serious refers to something important, not joking or requiring careful consideration. He gave me a serious look when I asked the question. This means his expression was serious and not playful. The accident was a serious matter. This means the accident was important and required attention. You should be serious about your studies if you want to succeed. This means you should treat your studies with importance. The next word is seriously. Seriously is used to show that something is true or important, or to emphasize that something is not a joke. She was seriously injured in the accident. This means she was hurt badly. Do you seriously think I will believe that? This means you're asking if the person is being truthful. He's seriously considering changing jobs. This means he is giving it real thought and not just talking. The next word is server. Server can refer to a person who serves food or drinks at a restaurant or a computer system that provides services or resources. The server brought us our drinks and food. This means the person working at the restaurant served our meal. The website is hosted on a powerful server. This means the computer system that stores the website's data. The server was very polite and friendly. This means the person working at the restaurant was nice. The next word is service. Service refers to the act of helping others or a system that provides assistance. The hotel offers excellent service to all guests. This means the hotel provides good help and attention to its customers. The car broke down, but the mechanic offered a fast service. This means the mechanic helped fix the car quickly. Customer service is available 24/7. This means assistance for customers is available all the time. The next word is session. Session refers to a period of time spent doing something, often in a group or meeting. The meeting session lasted 2 hours. This means the meeting went on for 2 hours. We had a training session this morning. This means a scheduled time for learning or practice. The therapy session helped me understand my emotions. This means a period of time spent with a therapist. The next phrase is set a date for something. Noise. Set a date for something means to decide and schedule a specific day for an event or activity. We need to set a date for the wedding. This means we need to decide the day for the wedding. Have you set a date for your birthday party? This means have you decided on the day for the party? Let's set a date for the meeting next week. This means let's choose the day for the meeting. The next phrase is set a time for something. Set a time for something means to choose a specific time for an event or activity. We need to set a time for the conference call. This means we need to choose the hour for the call. Can we set a time for dinner tomorrow? This means can we decide on the hour to meet for dinner? Let's set a time to meet this weekend. This means let's decide on the hour to meet. The next phrase is set off. Set off means to start a journey or to cause something to start or activate. We set off early in the morning to avoid traffic. This means we began our journey early. The fireworks set off a loud noise in the sky. This means the fireworks caused the loud sound. The alarm set off when I opened the door. This means the alarm was triggered when I opened the door. The next phrase is set out. Set out means to begin a journey or to begin a task with a specific goal in mind. They set out to find a new place to live. This means they started their search for a new place. She set out on a long walk to clear her mind. This means she began a walk with a goal in mind to think. We set out to improve the company's performance. This means we started working with the goal of improving the company's performance. The next phrase is set up something. Set up something means to arrange or organize something or to start a system or equipment. I need to set up my new computer. This means I need to arrange or install the new computer. They set up the conference room for the meeting. This means they prepared the room for the meeting. He helped set up the website for his business. This means he organized or created the website. The next word is so. Sew means to join fabric or materials together with a needle and thread. She learned to sew when she was young. This means she learned to stitch things with needle and thread. He sewed a button onto his shirt. This means he stitched a button onto the shirt. She sews clothes for a living. This means she makes clothes by stitching fabric. The next word is sex. Sex refers to the biological differences between male and female or can refer to sexual activity. Men and women have different sex characteristics. This refers to the biological differences between the sexes. They discussed the importance of safe sex. This refers to the activity and how to practice it safely. Sex education is important in schools. This refers to teaching students about the biological and health aspects of sex. The next word is shade. Shade refers to an area where sunlight is blocked or a variation of color. We sat under the shade of the tree to stay cool. This means we stayed in the area where the tree blocked the sun. The paint came in a darker shade of blue. This refers to a specific variation of the color blue. The room had beautiful shades of red and yellow. This refers to different tones or variations of those colors. The next word is shadow. Shadow refers to a dark shape or area made when something blocks light or a person who is always around you, like an assistant. The tree cast a long shadow across the ground. This means the tree blocked the light and created a dark shape on the ground. He walked in the shadow of his famous father. This means he lived under the influence of his father's fame. The shadow of the building covered the entire street. This means the building blocked the sunlight, making the area dark. The next word is shake. Shake means to move something back and forth or up and down quickly, often as a greeting or in response to something. She gave me a firm shake of the hand. This means she moved her hand up and down in a greeting gesture. I shook the bottle before opening it. This means I moved the bottle back and forth to mix its contents. He felt his body shake with fear. This means his body trembled or quivered due to fear. The next phrase is shake hands. Shake hands means to greet someone or make an agreement by gripping and moving each other's hands. They shook hands after the meeting. This means they greeted each other or agreed on something by shaking hands. When you meet someone new, it's common to shake hands. This means it's a usual practice to greet others by shaking hands. We shook hands to seal the deal. This means they used a handshake to finalize or agree on something. The next word is shape. Shape refers to the form or outline of something or a particular type of person or thing. The table had an unusual shape, like a star. This means the table's form was like a star. Her face has a round shape. This means her face is circular in form. He is in great shape after months of exercise. This means he has a healthy, fit body. The next word is shark. Shark refers to a large fish known for its sharp teeth or a person who is extremely skilled at something, often in a negative sense. They saw a shark while diving in the ocean. This means they saw a large, dangerous fish in the sea. The company hired a business shark to help with their sales. This means they hired someone who is highly skilled at business, but possibly ruthless. Sharks are known for their strength and speed in the water. This refers to the characteristics of the fish. The next word is sharp. Sharp refers to something with a fine edge that can cut, or something that is quick and clear in understanding. The knife has a sharp blade. This means the knife's edge is very fine and can cut easily. She has a sharp mind for solving problems. This means she is quick and clever in understanding or thinking. Be careful with that sharp object. This means the object has a cutting edge, so you should handle it with caution. The next word is shave. Shave means to remove hair, typically from the face, by cutting it off with a razor or blade. He shaves every morning before work. This means he cuts off his facial hair daily. I need to shave my legs before the party. This means I need to remove the hair on my legs. He shaved his beard off for a fresh look. This means he removed the hair from his face for a new appearance. The next word is sheet. Sheet refers to a large piece of cloth typically used to cover a bed or a flat, thin surface. She put fresh sheets on the bed. This means she changed the cloth covering the bed. The teacher handed out a sheet of paper for the test. This means the teacher gave a single page of paper. The sheet of ice was very slippery. This means a thin layer of ice covered the surface. The next word is shine. Shine means to emit light or be bright or to improve or stand out. The sun shines brightly in the sky. This means the sun gives off light and is bright. Her shoes were shining after she polished them. This means her shoes were reflecting light and looked bright or clean. He really shines in his new role at work. This means he stands out or performs exceptionally well. The next word is shiny. Shiny describes something that reflects light and looks bright or smooth. The car had a shiny surface after being washed. This means the car's surface was smooth and reflected light. She wore a shiny necklace at the party. This means her necklace had a reflective, bright quality. His shiny shoes caught everyone's attention. This means his shoes were bright and polished. The next word is shock. Shock refers to a sudden and surprising event or the strong reaction to something surprising or disturbing. The news of his resignation came as a shock. This means the news surprised and disturbed many people. He was in shock after hearing about the accident. This means he was deeply affected or stunned by the news. The shock of the sudden change was overwhelming. This refers to the strong emotional reaction to a change. The next word is shocked. Shocked describes a strong emotional reaction to something surprising, unexpected, or disturbing. She was shocked by the sudden news of the fire. This means she was very surprised and disturbed by the news. They were shocked to hear about the accident. This means they were deeply surprised and upset by the news. I was shocked when I saw the result of the test. This means I was very surprised and confused by the result. The next word is shocking. Shocking refers to something that causes surprise, fear, or disgust, often in a negative way. The movie had a shocking ending that no one expected. This means the ending was surprising or disturbing in an unexpected way. The shocking truth came to light after the investigation. This means the truth was surprising and unsettling. The news of the scandal was truly shocking. This means the news was disturbing or hard to believe. The next word is shoot. Shoot can mean to fire a gun or to send something quickly in a particular direction. He aimed and shot the target perfectly. This means he fired a gun and hit the target. They decided to shoot the scene outdoors. This means they filmed or recorded the scene in an outdoor location. She shot a video of the concert with her phone. This means she recorded a video using her phone. The next word is shore. Shore refers to the land along the edge of a body of water, like a sea, lake, or river. They walked along the shore at sunset. This means they walked along the land next to the water during sunset. The boat was anchored near the shore. This means the boat was parked close to the land next to the water. The children played near the shore collecting seashells. This means the children were playing by the land along the water. The next phrase is shortly afterwards. Shortly afterwards means a short time after something has happened. The meeting ended, and shortly afterwards everyone left the building. This means a little while after the meeting ended, people began leaving. The storm passed, and shortly afterwards the sun came out. This means soon after the storm passed, the sun appeared. The next phrase is shortly after something. Shortly after something refers to an event that happens soon after another event. Shortly after the concert, they went to dinner. This means they went to dinner soon after the concert ended. The teacher arrived shortly after the students settled in the classroom. This means the teacher arrived not long after the students were ready. The next phrase is shortly before something. Shortly before something means a short time before an event happens. He left the house shortly before the rain started. This means he left just before the rain began. The announcement was made shortly before the ceremony started. This means the announcement was made a little while before the ceremony began. The next word is shoulder. Shoulder refers to the part of the body where the arm connects to the neck, or the upper part of the body. He carried the bag on his shoulder. This means he placed the bag on the upper part of his body near his neck. She had a shoulder injury from playing sports. This means she hurt the upper part of her arm near the neck. He tapped me on the shoulder to get my attention. This means he touched the upper part of my arm near my neck. The next phrase is show somebody around. Show somebody around. Round means to guide someone through a place or location. I will show you around the city tomorrow. This means I will guide you through the city and show you interesting places. The tour guide showed us around the museum. This means the guide took us through the museum, showing us exhibits. The next phrase is show up. Show up means to arrive or appear at a place. He didn't show up to the meeting on time. This means he didn't arrive at the meeting when he was expected. She showed up at the party with a big smile. This means she arrived at the party and looked happy. The guests started to show up around 7 p.m. This means people began to arrive around 7 in the evening. The next phrase is shut something down. Shut something down means to close or stop the operation of something. The company decided to shut down the factory. This means the company stopped the operation of the factory. They had to shut down the computer because of a technical issue. This means they turned off the computer because of a problem. The restaurant shut down for renovations. This means the restaurant closed temporarily for repairs or improvements. The next word is shy. Shy refers to feeling nervous or uncomfortable around people, especially strangers. She's too shy to speak in front of the class. This means she feels nervous or uncomfortable speaking to others in class. He was shy as a child, but now he's more confident. This means he used to feel nervous around others when he was younger, but now he's more outgoing. The next word is sight. Sight refers to the ability to see or the act of seeing something. The sight of the mountains was breathtaking. This means seeing the mountains was a very beautiful experience. She lost her sight after the accident. This means she lost the ability to see. The city at night is a beautiful sight. This means the view or scene of the city at night is lovely. The next phrase is sign up. Sign up. Sign up means to register or enroll for something. I decided to sign up for the yoga class. This means I registered or enrolled to participate in the yoga class. She signed up for the newsletter to stay informed. This means she subscribed to receive regular updates from the newsletter. The next word is signature. Signature refers to a person's name written in their unique way, often used for identification or approval. You need to put your signature at the bottom of the form. This means you need to write your name in your usual way at the end of the form. His signature is hard to read, but it's very distinct. This means his way of writing his name is unique but difficult to decipher. The next word is signpost. Signpost refers to a sign that gives directions or information, usually found on roads or paths. The signpost pointed towards the town center. This means the sign indicated the direction to the town center. There was a signpost that helped us find the right path. This means the sign guided us to the correct way. The next word is silence. Silence refers to the complete absence of sound or noise. The silence in the library was almost deafening. This means the quietness in the library was so intense that it felt very noticeable. After the announcement, there was a long silence in the room. This means no one spoke for a while after the announcement. The next word is silent. Silent means without sound or noise or someone who does not speak. The silent movie had no dialogue, just music and acting. This means the movie didn't have spoken words, only visual storytelling. She remained silent during the meeting, not saying a word. This means she chose not to speak at all during the meeting. The library is silent, so you must whisper. This means there is no noise in the library and speaking loudly is not allowed. The next word is silk. Silk is a soft, smooth fabric made from the threads produced by silkworms. She wore a beautiful silk dress to the party. This means she wore a dress made from the smooth, shiny fabric called silk. The pillowcase is made of pure silk, which feels very luxurious. This means the pillowcase is made of high-quality silk, which feels soft and expensive. The next word is silly. Silly means lacking seriousness or being foolish in a playful or harmless way. Don't make silly faces in the picture. This means don't make foolish or playful expressions while taking a photo. His silly jokes always make everyone laugh. This means his jokes are lighthearted and funny. The next word is similar. Similar means having qualities or characteristics in common, but not exactly the same. The two paintings are very similar, but not identical. This means the paintings look alike, but they have some differences. Our ideas on the project are similar, so we can work together. This means our ideas are close to each other in content. The next phrase is single parent. A single parent is a person who raises a child or children alone without a partner. She is a single parent who works hard to support her family. This means she raises her children by herself and works to provide for them. Being a single parent is challenging but rewarding. This means raising children alone can be difficult, but it brings a sense of achievement. The next phrase is single ticket. A single ticket refers to a ticket for a one-way trip, not a round trip. I bought a single ticket to London. This means I purchased a ticket for just one way to London without a return. She asked for a single ticket to the concert. This means she wanted a ticket for herself only, not for multiple people. The next word is sir. Sir is a formal or respectful way to address a man, especially one who is older or in a position of authority. Excuse me, sir. May I help you? This means I'm politely addressing a man and offering help. The teacher asked the students to call him sir during class. This means the teacher wanted to be addressed respectfully by his students. The next word is situation. Situation refers to the set of circumstances or the state of affairs at a given time. The situation at work became difficult when the project was delayed. This means the circumstances at work were challenging due to a delay in the project. She handled the emergency situation calmly and efficiently. This means she managed the urgent or crisis situation in a composed and effective manner. The next word is ski refers to a long, flat piece of equipment used for gliding over snow, or the sport of moving on skis. He loves to ski in the mountains during the winter. This means he enjoys the sport of skiing in snowy, mountainous areas. The ski resort offers lessons for beginners. This means the resort provides classes for people who are new to skiing. The next word is skill. Skill refers to the ability to do something well, especially because of training or experience. Playing the piano requires a lot of practice and skill. This means playing the piano takes time and ability developed through practice. She has excellent communication skills, making her a great leader. This means she is very good at talking and interacting with others. The next word is skin. Skin is the outer layer of a person's or animal's body, or the surface of a fruit or vegetable. The sunburn made her skin very red and painful. This means her skin became irritated and red because of too much sun exposure. He has sensitive skin and needs special lotion. This means his skin reacts easily to certain products, so he requires specific care.